Hey, I'm Andrew Lambrou and I'm chatting with Milky.
No one knows this feeling inside. Ain't no word that I can say.
Music's been a huge part of my life. Ever since I was 5 years old, I was enrolled into a piano school, and that's kind of where music started. I have to give credit also to my big musical Greek family. Whenever we were together, I was around music, I was singing, I was, doing musical stuff with the family. So when I paired that up with music school when I was young and just the culture around and music in my life, that's how music kind of started. And ever since I was 5, I said to myself, I just want to do music for the rest of my life. It's something that I love so much and it's my passion. So here we are today. Electrify is about when you meet someone and they make you feel like you have a superpower almost. So it makes you have this feeling that something new to you, makes you feel fantastic. I wanted to bring that across when writing Electrify because, I'm a huge Marvel fan and I would love to have a superpower. So this is the closest thing I'll get to, I reckon. So yeah, it's someone that makes you feel extraordinary in life, and to be performing this at Eurovision Australia Decides is an absolute dream for me. I'm so excited. I hope everyone loves it, and yeah, I just can't wait. I've always had a fascination with Euro music. It's been something that's a part of my life. I've been surrounded by Euro music my whole life, listening to Greek music and Arabic music and all different kinds of things. And I wanted to enter the Euro pop world that meets Andrew world. That was the goal that I had for Electrify. And in terms of Spanish, I have had an obsession with the Spanish language. I think it's a beautiful language. It just called out to me for this song. I just felt like it was right. And my biggest dream is to be able to do remixes of Electrify in all different languages. So I know many people have asked why didn't I sing it in Greek, but I plan to sing it in Greek and I plan to sing it in as many languages as I can. So yeah, Spanish for the initial release, but hopefully many more to come. Okay, live performance. I don't want to be cliche, but I want it to be electrifying. I want it to be high energy and I want it to entertain people, I just want to go out there, be myself, do my thing, and hopefully people love it and enjoy it, and the Australian public and everyone watching can get behind me. So yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait to put my heart out on the line on the stage. My GREEK-CYPRIOT heritage has molded who I am as a person. I'm very in tune with my culture. My family is the same. I currently have a Greek teacher right now. I'm trying to learn how to speak Greek. It's one of my all-time dreams. And, it's shaped who I am as a musician as well, because when I listen to Greek music, although I can't fully understand it, I feel the music. And that's something that's so important to me when performing or when I'm in the studio. I want to feel the music and show the emotion and show the message that the song is portraying. So that all comes down to my upbringing and the family that I have. And Greek music is something that's so passionate, and so many different styles of music around the world are as well. So that's kind of where I entered my own little Andrew space. It all started from what I've been surrounded by as a young kid. That's a tough question. I don't think there's one line that's stuck in my head. I think the whole song's stuck in my head just because of how many times I've rehearsed it and performed it and been practicing and listened to it. It's one of those things as an artist, when you release a song, you listen to your own songs a billion times without even realizing. When it comes to writing and recording, I kind of go into the studio with an idea, a world that I want the song to try and be a part of. And for Electrify, it was that Euro pop world meets Andrew. That's what I wanted when I went to record the song. And I kind of get in there with the people I'm writing with, and we come up with something production-wise, a beat, a vibe, something you can feel. And from then, I kind of just start singing random things that come to my head, trying to pick the best melodies, and then the lyrics also sometimes come to you as well when you're kind of singing these random lines that are just coming out when listening to some of the production. Sometimes certain lyrics can stick out, and for example, Electrify was something that has been in my head, was in my head a few days before I wrote Electrify. I just thought that the word was amazing, and we ended up making a song and using that as a title, so it was exciting. as I mentioned, I have a massive musical family, and Eurovision is something that is like a celebration every year. We all get together. I would be by the TV with my yaya, bapu, my nonna, my family, and we're all together and we're just enjoying the show. And I was always in awe of Eurovision when I was young, and watching the amazing stage production and all the fantastic songs from around the world. And it was just very captivating. So Eurovision is something that's been a dream of mine for years, and so to be in this position now is honestly so exciting. There's a lot that stick out to me. I've always been a huge fan of Molitva. When Maria Serifovic sang that in 2007 and she won, that was one of my favorite songs ever. I got onto the piano and I started to try and learn how to sing it in Serbian because I was that captivated and amazed by the song. We can never forget Helena Paparizou when she won for Greece. This was such an amazing moment for all Greeks around the world, and us here in Australia. My family was so excited. My number one gets played every single year without fail in my household and in my Spotify playlist. And yeah, there's so many. Alexander Rybak, Fairy Tales, fantastic. I love Verka Serduchka with the dancing Lasha Tumbai. That was amazing. It always gets stuck in my head. There's so many, I could go on forever. I would absolutely be over the moon if I got the chance to represent Australia. I really want to take my parents to Italy with me and my family. That's something that's super important with me for me. My family is such a big part of my life, and I love every single member of my family. And I give all credit to my parents for giving me the opportunity to do what I'm doing right now. So taking mum and dad to Italy is a huge thing. Just being on the stage is something that is a highlight for my life. It'll be very difficult to top performing at Eurovision and performing my own original music, and also the fact that Eurovision is something that I love and I've been watching ever since I was 5 years old. So there's so many different aspects that would just blow me away if I got the opportunity to, but I'm praying. I'm gonna work hard, hopefully deliver the best performance that I can, and hopefully the Australian public can get behind it, and that's all I can ask for. Lots is in store for 2022. I definitely just want to keep releasing music. That's really important to me. Keep putting out music for people to listen to and hopefully enjoy. And, albums and EPs are all things that are on my mind. Nothing's set in stone right now, but it's all to come. The Weeknd, Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson, Dua Lipa, and 80s bands like Zapp and Roger and D-Train. I love them so much. Either The Weeknd or Bruno Mars. To be honest, I'd say Thriller. Thriller is something that I've watched all the documentaries and I just absolutely love it. It would be The Avengers, definitely. Both. Well, the first one I ever learned was Do a Deer from The Sound of Music. That's what I sang at the vocalist Stedford from my piano school, and I won, and I was very excited, 5-year-old boy. I believe it was Michael Bublé. I was a young kid, and I was with mum and my grandmother, my yaya. It's really hard. I honestly can't give you a best concert, but I remember when I was a kid and I watched Lindsay Sterling, who I absolutely loved, the violinist. She was fantastic. I really loved that concert. But there's many. I can't say which one's my favourite. Guy Sebastian after he won Australian Idol. I'd probably say a Backstreet Boy. I'm going to say it again, Bruno Mars. I don't have any guilty pleasures. I find that music is so, it's so universal. There's a song for every feeling. But I guess the one that people get shocked by is the heavy metal I listen to. I listen to very heavy metal sometimes when I'm training at the gym or when life calls for it. Michael Jackson, hands down. To enjoy the moment. I don't know if it's just a Greek thing, but sometimes I stress too much, and I know my family does too, and I just need to enjoy what's happening right now and not worry too much about the future. After I won, my first vocal, Stedford singing Do a Deer.